It's Michigan's spring turkey opener, and the big birds are booming. Next on the Journal. Hi friends, and welcome. On today's adventure, we're chasing thunder chickens in our home state of Michigan. We're going to start with cameraman Dave Golden. He and I have a long-standing history of going out and filling his tag in the very first few days of the first season. We've done this like 8 or 9, 10 years in a row, and we're hoping that this season will be no exception. Now after that, I'm going to take our good fishing buddy Bob Eisen out and try to get him his very first archery turkey ever. But first, let's head to the woods. We're set up in a pop-up blind and it's just getting daylight. Dave and I can hear a couple of toms and some hens down on a roost in the swamp. Now all we need is to get one of them big boys to come a-calling in our direction. Hey, I'm your host, Kyle Randall. This is my Wilderness Journal, and we're talking turkey right now. This is what it is, friends, to be on an early season turkey hunt. This is how it feels to be sitting right there. The sights, the sounds, this is spring turkey hunting. There's a squirrel moving.
I can hear him.
Yeah, I can see him.
That's not the one making noise.
Yeah, there's a big boy there.
To the left of it, I think there's another one.
Well, there's a smoker coming right at you. And he's a-coming. Go ahead and get your bow. Like any other kind of hunting, folks, when it finally starts to go right, the blood pressure starts to go up. You've waited all winter, you've done your scouting, and now finally he's coming. Just a few more steps. The sound of the traffic out on the paved road starts to fade away, only to be replaced by the thumping of your heartbeat. Closer and closer. I could hear Dave's breath drawn more and more ragged. This, if you haven't done it, friends, is exactly what you hope for. Whenever you're ready. We'd managed to call that big tom away from the rest of the flock, but for some reason, right at the last minute, just before Dave could get a clean shot, he lost his nerve and started circling out away from Dave. He's gonna go around. And with all the little stick-ups and whippies, there was just no way to fit a bolt down through there. And even though Dave's shot was obstructed, I could see the bird clearly. and he was clearly heading out in the field behind us. We managed to somehow call that Tom off all the other birds and get him to come all the way in, only to see him lose his nerve at the last second. Just before Dave could get a clear shot, he decided to circle and go out into the field. Now all we could do was try a little soft call and maybe bring him back. I don't like to call turkeys when they're that close because it usually spooks them, but at this point, we really didn't have a choice.
I'm trying to call. He's right up behind us. He's coming back. He's coming. Get you.
I was actually a little shocked. We'd managed to turn this bird around without spooking him, and now he was coming back in.
He's gonna come all the way around. Watch him. He's gonna come all the way around.
I see him now.
Get ready. He's gonna come out that decoy.
After some long, tense moments, we were finally back to where we started. But Dave still needed this bird to move a couple of more steps.
Shoot him if you want to.
Here we go. Yes.
Oh, yeah, man. Nice bird.
That was cool.
Watch. He ain't going nowhere.
No,
he's,
no.
He's there. He laid down right there.
Yeah.
He was whacked. Nice shot.
Boy.
Opening morning, Michigan.
I didn't think he was going to come back in.
Tell you what, I was thinking he was leaving. That old boy, he come all the way in there and then made a circle. I was surprised, as dominant, as big a bird as that is. That other time we heard went the other way.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, there were two. I'm surprised only one come up, but that's all we wanted. Just one.
one of the times good fishing.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, when he went around, I thought, boy, there he goes. And then I don't like to usually call them when they're that close, but that spun him right around and he come marching back in there. Just a minute, that girl sounds sweet. That guy don't look that tough.
No, he could take him.
That's what he figured.
I was fogging my glasses over.
Imagine, got excited.
Yeah. It's like, what do I do? Quit breathing or what?
So opening morning, again, how many opening morning turkeys is that now?
Every one.
Every one. All of them.
Yeah, all of them.
Are you ever going to let me hunt first?
Anytime you
Right
want
after
to.
now?
Yeah.
Yeah, right after you.
Yeah.
I tell you, anytime.
How's your license look?
Looks like third season.
Third season. Okay. Well,
It's all right.
that almost worked. Boy, first season is a lot of fun.
It is.
You know, and to get the bow back out and shoot something, that was so awesome.
I don't know how people avoid spring turkey hunting. After waiting 3 or 4 months after deer season getting over, I'm always ready.
Yeah, me too. It was fun to shoot it, sight it in again, which it was pretty close, but then to actually see a critter come in like that, that was awesome.
You ready to go get one?
Yeah, he hasn't moved.
He ain't going nowhere.
No.
Let's go.
All right.
Are you there? Opening day monster tom turkey. Dave Golden, I don't know how many in a row that is. Nice shot, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Way to go calling him.
Oh, just dumb luck.
Well, you gave him what he needed.
Well, he was leaving. All I did was insult him a little.
Yeah, he's got nice spurs.
Well, I guess.
Yeah.
Dandy, Tom. A great shot, a perfect morning. It is never going to get a whole lot better than this.
No, I couldn't have asked for anything better. This is awesome.
Mm.
We're all done by breakfast time?
Yeah, and you're buying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think it's my turn.
You're buying. Certainly want to thank Randy for providing a good place to hunt some turkeys.
Yeah, again, thanks, Randy. This is awesome.
Congratulations, Dave Golden. A great shot on a dandy bird. And somehow or another, we have managed to keep that first day, first season streak going. I don't know how much longer it'll last, but I'm glad it's still working for us. Hey, I want to thank, too, Randy for the great place to chase those turkeys. Without access, it's a lot tougher. Now, let's shift gears. We're going to move a little farther west, and I'm going to sort of turn the tables on another friend of mine. Bob Eisen owns another limit guide service, and if you're a frequent flyer, you've oft-times seen us out fishing with him. Well, this time, we're taking him out. I'm going to guide Bob to try and get him his very first ever archery turkey. Now, he brought his son Connor along, and we went down by the river early in the morning and set up. All we needed now was for a Tom or two to fly down and give us a chance. And friends, it may be the third or fourth day of the first season, but nothing is a given, not in wild turkey hunting. There were definitely turkeys on the roost across the river. They're getting ready to fly down. When they get excited like that, they start really getting the count when they're about ready to come off the roost. There it comes, on the air. I heard a bird fly down. Now all we needed to do was call one of them, some of them down close enough to get Bob a shot with his bow. Another one just flew down over there. This is a group of jakes here. Over here is these guys come that are young birds. Right there, that's a big Tom. Those are jakes. Pretty good sized jake though. But that fan just over the hill right there, that's a big bird. There's two of them. Right there. I can see the fans. We had a group of 3 adult Toms hollering at a group of 3 Jakes. For you. No, need a bigger one. That'll work. And after trading a few turkey insults, they started heading toward each other. I figured for all the world we had a ringside seat for a real Donnybrook. The Jakes were headed for the Toms. The Toms were headed for the Jakes, and nothing.
See them Jakes circling around them.
For a minute there, I thought we were going to see a remake of West Side Story, The Sharks and the Jets. Yeah, if you don't know what that is, ask Tina the next time you see her. She'll explain it to you. Anyway, I did think we were going to have a bit of a turkey fight, but when those Jakes peeled off and went around, it opened the door for those bigger birds to come down. There was still one big Tom on the other side of the river gobbling, but as long as he stayed over there, I felt we had a real shot at calling in one or maybe all three of those big Toms. All we needed now, just a little luck.
If this was a shotgun on with a 12 gauge, that bird would be in range right now. It's only about 50 yards. It's a pretty good bird.
We definitely had these birds lathered up. They would gobble at my calls, gobble at the bird across the river, gobble at the geese on the river. The only thing they weren't doing was coming in. At least not yet.
Come on, you know you won't do. Every step they take this way is a good thing.
After what seemed like hours, they finally turned. If they kept coming,
That's a bad thing.
well, then it was going to be on Bob.
I think they're coming. They're coming slow. Get your bow turned. Get your release on. Be ready. Monstrous people. Both big ears. He's at 30 yards right there, Bob. I don't care. Front one. Not yet. Draw your bow quickly. Shoot him. You missed. You shot low.
So that's the difference between a bow and a shotgun, I guess.
Yep, shot right through his tail.
What?
You shot right through his tail. There's some standing right there. So, doesn't that look easy on TV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure I had it. I don't miss very often.
Well, I gotta be honest with you, I only ever seen you shoot once. So,
And I missed. It's not very good odds.
don't let it bother you. I've missed more turkeys than you'll probably ever shoot at. There's my friend Tom Dewey will say, there's a lot of air around them turkeys.
Yeah, so
That's pretty cool, wasn't it?
it was a blast.
That, friends, is turkey hunting. Hit 'em or miss 'em. It's a great hunt. It's an extremely exciting thing to do, and it's really challenging when you go after them with archery gear. I do want to thank Bob Eisen again, and trust me, we will get out and give that another go. I know for a fact that his boy Connor got a bird just a couple of days later, and Bob and I are going to go out, and we're going to get him another chance. Hey, thanks too to Dave Golden for sharing another opening day success with me. Folks, wild turkey hunting in the spring is a great hunt. It's exciting, and it's a tremendous time of the year to be out there. If you've done it, you know what I'm talking about, and if you haven't, you should. And speaking of trying things, if you've done it a couple of times and you want to put a twist on it, take up that stick pusher and try to get one with that. It's all about being there. It's seeing the spring woods come alive. It is a great time to be outside. Hey, I hope we see you out there doing it. I hope you're clucking and yelping up a big old time of your own. And if we do see you, well, you know we're going to stop and share a cup and a fire. And if we don't see you out there, friends, well, then I'll wait for you right back here so we can share another adventure from my wilderness journal.